Hello, and welcome to another episode of some sort of typology thing. This may go under I have a theory. It may go under something. Who knows? But the first thing that I wanted to talk about, I have two segments today, and I'll actually chop them up for easier viewing. Haha. The first thing that I wanted to talk about today is I have a theory about inferior functions. I don't think they're quite as inferior as everybody, including myself, has been going on. I've been on the record as saying that my SI is utterly and completely inferior, that I can't, meet a deadline or figure out a schedule to save my life. And it's true, but I don't think that that means that my SI is completely non-functional. I think SI does a lot for me, actually. It does a lot by way of holding on to those tidbits of information that my dominant extroverted intuition has decided are interesting. And I have a colossal storage capacity for the most minuscule of details, provided it fits what I'm interested in. So, case in point, I have this bizarre fascination with small, complicated things. I think they're really cool. Like little perfume bottles that have little twisty and are multiplanar and do refraction things. I think they're really cool. The more complicated the workings, the more they're just inherently intriguing to me. And in architecture, just little fiddly bits of architectural design. This dagger that my friend got me for my birthday, you'll notice that it's got a bunch of complex design in the hilt. But not only that, it's got a blue jewel. Obviously, this is not an actual jewel, but a representation, a stage representation of a blue jewel in the pommel, which means that it is a perfect representation of Ice Flame, the great weapon blade of Sethra Levode. Now, the fact that it's related to a story and one of the coolest characters, in my humble opinion, ever to be written by a human being, makes every little detail of this dagger fascinating to me, and I love the complexity of it. It's even good steel. Actually, if you know anything, it's not the best steel in the world, but it's good. It's real steel, as opposed to the utter crap that you often find in representational thingies. Anyhow, that's an example. Also, examples. I will randomly remember names and places, never numbers, or almost never numbers, but usually names and of characters of complex thingies that I haven't thought about in years, but for whatever reason the story will come up, or the book or the movie or the whatever will come up, and suddenly I will remember all of these things. And that's an SI thing, creating a backlog of minute detail, completely in service to my NE. So I think the difficulty comes when I expect SI to work like it does in SJs on its own terms, right? SI is not going to do anything for itself. It's in a complete master-slave relationship with NE, for me. So it's not going to do the kinds of things that it would do if it were free. But the fact that it doesn't act on its own volition does not mean that it's not acting and not doing me a world of good. So, these are my thoughts on this topic. If you have any similar thoughts, please post in the comments below. You may also comment on my new lighting that I'm experimenting with. I got a flexible LED thingy. I'm afraid I might be kind of ghosted out, but I'm trying not to be backlit and not in shadow, so we'll see how this works. Thank you for watching.